Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears. Squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this. The Bears will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So New Mexico State's offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Curtis. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, what a move. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll do it himself. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. Hard running there. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Unleashes one deep. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run it from the gun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Reese. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. Finds his big tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
The sure hands, it's Lloyd. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quick completion to the right. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Got a man. It's Reese.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Going to sling it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Lloyd. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the pressure. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack and try to slow this momentum down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Things working pretty well for this defense out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's King. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. Might be the worst case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Now they'll run the draw. Quick step and go. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off. You do what a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Oregon has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up 14 over UCLA. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The give to Davis. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now on 3rd down for this offense. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the catch. It's Ellison. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
The Bears decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Going to try to get it himself. Wide open downfield. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And they're not on the same page there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's Kane. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Oh, they're after him. Finds his man. It's Kane. Turning it on. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Bell. And And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. From the red zone, looking for a space. Buys a little time. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Bringing the heat. Fires on the move. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 2nd down coming up. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Stumbled to the ground. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Going for it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Joyner. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Snagged out of the air.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Aggie Memorial Stadium.
New Mexico State will kick it away to open this 3rd quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Bear offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
2nd down.
Off play action. Here's the heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
Brings up second down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Discards him with a stiff arm. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
And the Aggies can really attack on this second and short. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. It's complete to the left. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Caught. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long.
On the play. Brings up second down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Shakes off the defender. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. New Mexico State now working from the red zone. Now he's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. Tripped up for the tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Missouri State offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
On the ground, it's Ellison. There he goes. He smashes his way through again. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reese. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Under fire. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Snagged in the middle, it's King. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. To the air on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, the ground game. Spins away from the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it for this period. New Mexico State has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. Just steamrolling the defense. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Bears will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He takes it at the 45. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's King. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Leaves it with the back. Finds a crease at the 20. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. New Mexico State lines up quickly. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quickly complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Under fire. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, New Mexico State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
They'll line up to go for 2. The snap sets up to throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. The short pass will come up just a tad short of the goal line. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They want to run it left here. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. To the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Got a man. It's Ellison. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bears in the hurry up.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the...
It's picked off, and another empty drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Now the play fake. can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They boot it away, and they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got an open man. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just a hair too much on him from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. And the Bears come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They just keep firing. Dances away to buy time. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Aggies come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.